Hello everyone, how are you? Hope all is well. Hope you all are having a beautiful weekend. So guys, do you remember the Jamaican guy who it is alleged is part of the six gang out of Mobe that does music, etc.? Well, he was 21 years old at the time when he was wanted in the death of a young mother, and she was also a YouTube blogger. Also, her 1-year-old baby, and remember, her baby father was hospitalized in California in the United States. Well, he has now been captured almost 3 years later, and he's 23 years old now. He was on the run, but he's caught now. He's Doujon Griffiths. Let me run back a little reminder of what happened. It all became so real on September the 7th, 2021. At 7 a.m., deputies responding to a shooting incident and later found Malcolm's boyfriend with multiple gunshot wounds at the scene. He reportedly told law enforcers that he had been shot by a friend. He was rushed to the hospital where he underwent surgery. When he regained consciousness after surgery, he told investigators that he was shot by a friend while in the driver's seat of a car he was in with his girlfriend and his daughter. The wounded man also indicated that he believed after the shooting, his friend drove off the car with his girlfriend Malcolm and their baby. Sometimes later, detectives found the car in a parking lot with the deceased mother and child deceased. The mother died of gunshot wounds, and the 1-year-old baby suffocated after being locked in the vehicle. It was later understood that he was living with the couple and their baby after he fled Jamaica and arrived in the USA illegally earlier in 2021. That is the same year he took them out. So he'd been on the run since 2021 for the murders of 20-year-old Massania Malcolm and their 1-year-old daughter Jordania, who was also of Jamaican descent. In an update on the case, the Orange County Sheriff Office said officers in New Jersey arrested Griffiths after a traffic stop, and that he will be extradited to Orange County to finally face justice for the September 2021 death of Massania and Jordania. Griffiths also faces charges of attempted murder for the shooting of Massania's boyfriend, who is Jordania's father. In September 2021, Massania, Malcolm, and her infant daughter were found deceased in a vehicle parking lot. Can you imagine how humid the heat must have been? Because the mother would have died in the vehicle and the daughter would have been in there alive, but she was suffocating because remember, all the windows locked and all the doors locked, and as a child at 1 year old she don't know how to open a door. So the only thing she could have done, which she knows is the safest thing to do, she climbed on top of her deceased mother and just laid there until she passed away. What a horrific way to die. That little girl suffered before she died. It is just so sad. They were just left there in the parking lot on Lake Eleanor Drive. I bet the man did just drop off the baby somewhere where the child would be alive, because the child has nothing to do with what is going on between them. Because remember, him already shoot up the mother. At least give the child a chance. You know what I mean? The sheriff department was so pleased with themselves as they quickly identified the suspect as Griffiths when they stopped him at a traffic stop. He was 21 then, but now 23. He has grown long hair, plaited up, and grow beard on himself, but that still never stopped him from identifying who he was. At the time of the incident, Malcolm's boyfriend said that Griffith was a friend who he had been living with the family since he found himself homeless. But if you take up yourself and fled Jamaica, not the legal way, and you arrive in a country where you have no quick prospect of getting any work, Yeah, of course you're coming homeless. No, you have a friend that decided, say, okay then, since him know you and him have history, I'm going to make you stop with him. And this is the repayment that you give them, don't? The grandmother and mother of the deceased, Latoya Budisha Reid, has vowed to ensure that justice takes its course after the loss of her daughter and grandchild. I remember this incident. This woman was all over social media. She cried and she stressed and she plead for anybody who knew whereabouts to let her know because she need justice for her child. Remember saying, that was her only child, her daughter, and them never ever left her, not even with the grandchild, So it would be her only grandchild as well. She's been grieving ever since over the loss of her daughter and granddaughter. Doujon Griffiths, 23 now, faces charges of first-degree murder in relation to the death of nicknamed Carla Shea and Carly, that is the mother and her baby. Griffiths also face a charge of attempted murder for the shooting of Malcolm's boyfriend, who is also the father of the 1-year-old baby Jordania. The baby father and Griffiths are both from St. James, Jamaica. The Orange County Sheriff's Office stated, "No matter how many years have passed, we never forget our victims, and we hope this arrest brings some sense of peace and closure to our community and the families shattered by the horrible, tragic case." Reid, the mother and grandmother, a popular figure from Montego Bay who resides in Florida, has been continuously sharing Griffith's photographs since the murder of her loved ones more than 2 years ago. Known by her Instagram name goodbody_Budisha, Reid alerted her more than 71,000 followers on the weekend that she received news of Griffith's arrest. Reid then posted a message on her Instagram for her only child gone, her one daughter and grandchild. "My dearest Carla and baby Kaylee, I want you to know that we caught them. We caught the alleged person responsible for your untimely departure. I made a promise to bring them to justice and ensure they face the full consequences of their action. Though you are no longer with us, your memories are etched in my heart forever. I love and miss you both immensely. Justice for Carla and Kaylee. Hashtag we found Doujon Griffiths." She continued by expressing her gratitude to all individuals who supported her in seeking justice, and also the U.S. law enforcers who supported the effort in apprehending Griffiths, and she's looking forward to see Griffiths in court. It's just so crazy. No good deed goes unpunished, because imagine you arrive in the USA illegally, and for your friend to open his doors, his home to you, to come stay with him and his family. A big thing that, And because of greed, you take their life for money, as it was alleged at the time. I always say, one of the worst that can befall you while you are traveling overseas is to meet a fellow Jamaican. Don't befriend them. Run for your life. Keep them miles from you. Remember, the blood of bad mind and hatefulness can't be diluted, and it runs rampant in their veins. Because remember, no matter what you do, you never done nothing yet for them, if ungratefulness was a person. I remember this case so well, like it was yesterday. Imagine, you go through life and you fight and you work hard and look after your one pitney, yeah? One might not have had the perfect relationship because based on stuff she had alluded to over, she did many different lives and whatever and so on, but she loved her child. And you want to tell me say that child end up having one child, so you end up experiencing being a grandmother, and it was cut so short because somebody come take them life. Then take both mother and daughter. So right then and there, grandmother left with no offspring of her own. You know how painful that must be? It's hard for anybody to really comprehend, but you must know so that is some painful stuff she's going through. Can you imagine her in court looking at him? Because she had alluded to the fact that even when she met him, she used to give him things and give him money because you know say they can't not start going for them yet and so on. So she was integral in their lives as well. And know say the same person turn around and tear your life right from under your belt. This is a painful one, but you know what? Finally, justice for Carly and Kaylee. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.